Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
So we'll wait for 2 more minutes. Let's let others also join, and then we'll get started. Okay.
Okay, sir.
కొంచెం I could see some students have joined. Okay, we'll get started. So what topics are we going to discuss today?
Linear equation and quadratic.
And quadratic.
Linear equation in how many variables?
Two variables.
And we are also going to discuss quadratic equations. Am I right? So with this, let's start. Yes, I need my pen. Yes. Yeah. So first, let's understand. Yeah. So can someone tell me what are all deleted from this chapter?
Graphical representation and cross multiplication.
Graphical representation and cross
Cross
multiplication.
multiplication.
So, yeah, before we start solving the problem, first let's understand. I need to know how much of basics you people already know, right? So what is this chapter all about? Pair of linear equations in two variables. What do we deal with? Name is suggesting something. Pair of, what do I have? Linear equations. So what do linear equations mean? Yesterday we discussed linear polynomials, right? So what is the
degree
difference?
of the equation is 1.
That's right. So degree of equation is 1, right? Is going to be 1. Okay. So when I say degree, right, the degree is associated with whom? With a constant or a variable. Algebra mostly deals with constants and variables, right? So whose degree is supposed to be 1?
Variable.
Variable.
Right. So here, if you see, how many variables are we going to have for us to discuss in this chapter?
Two
We're going
variables.
Two variables.
Can you give me the general expression or a general equation of a linear equation in two variables? How is it generally represented or general form? General form of a linear equation in two variables. Can you tell me?
Ax plus by plus c
So ax plus by plus c.
Is
If I
equal
write
to
only,
0 0.
Equal to 0.
if I write only ax plus by plus c, it will become a polynomial. If I equate it to 0, it becomes a linear equation, right? So it's a linear equation in two variables where a, b, c are said to be the constants and x and y are said to be the variables. So if you see throughout this chapter, what is our objective? What is the objective of this chapter? They will give us equations and we need to solve it. So when I say solve for a linear equation, what exactly are you doing? You're finding
Find
the
x and y.
you're finding the unknowns. So now the question is very simple. Yesterday when I discussed, I told you with respect to a polynomial, the number of zeros is decided by whom?
The degree
number
of the
The
polynomial.
degree
of the polynomial.
of the polynomial. In a similar way, since I have linear equations in two variables, right? What are the minimum number of equations I need to have to solve for x and y?
Two.
Two.
So who tells that?
Number of variables.
So from this, can I conclude that number of variables is equal to the number of linear
equation.
needed, number of linear equations that are needed to solve the problem. Am I right? So when I talk about this ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, when I write it in the general form, what do a, b, c represent here? This is a part, this is from your textbook only. A, b, c are real numbers where a and b are not both 0, meaning they cannot be 0 simultaneously, right? So
Yes, sir.
having this in mind, let's get started. So graphical method, I know it is, you're not learned, no? How to solve using graphical method. Did you guys learn it? Okay. So what is the algebraic method of solving? What are all the different methods that we have to solve linear equations into variables? Can you tell me? One is
Substitution method.
Substitution.
Elimination method.
substitution,
Cross multiplication.
elimination, and
Cross multiplication.
we have cross multiplication, and cross multiplication is not there, right? So you need not worry about it. So if I have an equation 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. If I have to solve this using substitution method, what do? I write one variable in terms of an other and substitute it in the second equation. So can I do that?
Yes, sir.
So 2x plus 3y is equal to y, 5 means what will I do?
5 minus 3y by
X is equal to 5 minus 3y by 2.
So substitute it here. So 3 into 5 minus 3y divided by 2 plus 2y is equal to 1. Right. When you do this, what are you going to get? 15 minus 9y by 2 plus 2y is equal to 1, which implies 15 minus 9y plus 4y is equal to 2. So 15 minus 5y is equal to 2. So what will you get? 13 will be equal to 5y. So y will be equal to 13 by 5. Similarly, if I want to solve for the other variable also using substitution method, what should I do?
Y is equal to 5 minus 2x by 3.
So y you take it as 5 minus 2x divided by 3. Take this and substitute it in the place of y and then solve it. I'll give you a 30 seconds time. Can you do it fast and tell me? What is the answer? 30 seconds over.
So x is 2/7.
I don't know. I created the question in front of you. I want to validate with others. X is 2/7. Is that what others are getting?
Sorry, sir, it's minus 2/7. Sorry.
Is that what others are getting? Can we have a quick validation? Is it right? See, 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. Okay. Y is 5 minus 2x by 3. So take this and substitute it here. 3x plus 10 minus 4x by 3 is equal to 1. So 9x plus 10 minus 4x by 3 is equal to 1. So 5x plus 10 is equal to 3. So 5x is equal to minus
I get
7.
minus 7 by 5, sir.
Yes, sir, even I got -7/5.
Yeah, minus 7 by 5 is the answer. Tanishka, I think there is some mistake. Okay, get it checked. So it was minus 7 by 5. Right. So if the same problem is asked to be solved using elimination method. So after this, we'll go to the problems directly. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. And 3x plus 2y is equal to 1. So what should we do?
We need to multiply by 3 or 2 up and down.
So depending on which variable you want to eliminate, find the LCM of both and multiply. Right?
Yes, sir.
So here, if you see, if I want to eliminate x, I'll multiply the first equation with 3 and the second equation with 2. Where did I get the idea from?
LCM.
So here, if you see, it is going to be 6x plus 9y is equal to 15. Or what I can do is forget about LCM. Just take the coefficients and cross multiply them. So next one is 6x plus 4y is equal to 2. So what should I have? What should I do to eliminate 6x? I need to subtract.
Minus,
When I do that,
minus, minus, minus.
So 5y is equal to
5y is
13.
equal to
Y is equal to 13 by 5. What we got? Yes, y is equal to 13 by 5. Right? Similarly, I'll take this and substitute it back in any one of the equations. I'll get 6x plus. I'll substitute it in the first one here. So 2x plus 39 by 5 is equal to 5. So 2x is equal to 5 minus 39 by 5 or 25 minus 39 by 5. This is 2x. So x will be equal to minus 7 by 5. Because you'll get minus 14 by 5. So 2 will get cancelled. Okay. So I hope you already know this. Right, cross multiplication. No. See, if this kind of a problem comes, okay, how are you going to solve it? Equations reducible to pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay. So have you seen this kind of a problem?
Yes, sir.
2 by x plus 3y is equal. So what
Yes,
will
sir.
you do?
Sir,
You will take
we'll
one-
take
will
1 by
take 1
x
by
as some
6.
variable, sir.
A
And 1 by y as
And
another
1 by
variable.
y 6.
by y as b. So
And we will
2
multiply with 2.
plus 3b will be 13 and 5a
5a plus 4y is equal to
minus 4b is equal to minus 2. So again, what will you do? Unless and until it is mentioned, you can use any of the methods to solve the problem, right? So 2a plus 3b is 13, 5a minus 4b is minus 2. So multiply here with 5, here with 2. So 10a plus
10a plus 15b is equal to 45.
45. So
65.
10a minus 8b is equal to minus 4. Subtract both.
And
So 23b is equal to
16.
61.
Mm.
So it will be equal to 61
Sir, you-
divided by. Did I make any mistake? No,
Sir,
65.
69, sir.
69.
69 means it goes 3 times. So B will be 3. So can I write y is equal to 3? This is
1
one
by
common,
3.
1 by 3.
1 by 3, sir.
common mistake which people do. Once they get B is equal to 3, they'll write y is equal to 3.
Y is equal to
It's 1 by 3. So once you get this, okay, once you get the value of B, find the value of A. How will you do that? 2A
Substitute.
2A plus 9B is equal to
is equal to 13.
9 is equal to 13.
Wait. 2A plus 9 is
9.
equal to. So 2A is equal to 4, A
is
will be 2. So A is 2 means X is
1 by
1 by 2.
1 by 2. Okay. See, this is okay. Now, if I have to just apply this knowledge somewhere else, right? If I ask you a question, is there any place in science where you use this logic to solve problems? Where will this actually help us?
physics.
In physics, where does it help us?
Well, fine.
Yes, sir.
We have something like this 1 by V plus 1
The
by
image
U.
formula, sir.
So this is the mirror formula, this is the lens formula. Suppose they ask you to find V and U simultaneously, giving you, see, this is very rare. For 10th standard, they will not ask. Okay. But in general, I'm giving you an idea. Right? If at all you get something like this, then what you can do is you can take 1 by V as A and 1 by U as B and then substitute and solve it. So that this also becomes a linear equation in 2 variables. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now we'll do some problems, which are from the assignment that is being given to you. Okay. So I'm solving some of the problems here. If X is equal to A and Y is equal to B is the solution of the linear equations, X minus 1 minute. X minus Y is equal to 2 and X plus Y is equal to 4, then the value of A and B are simple. Just find X and Y.
Is it 3 and 1, sir?
So 2X is equal to 6, X will be 3. 3 and 1 is right.
And Y is 1.
So 3 minus Y is 2, which implies Y is 1. So what is the option? Option
B.
D, sir.
D. Correct. So shall we have a timer and then solve the problems? Let's make it fast.
Yes, sir.
Good. So do this. I am 3 years as old as my son. 5 years later, I shall be 2.5 times as old as my son, my present ages. So how will you frame the equation? I am 3 times as old as my son, right? 5 years later, X plus 5 is equal to, I shall be 2.5, that is 5 by 2 times Y plus 5. Am I right? So substitute it here. So 3y plus 5 is equal to 5y by 2 plus 25 by 2, which implies 6y plus 10 is equal to 5y plus 25. So y will be equal to 15. When y is 15, x will be 45. Is there an option?
Yes, sir. B.
45 is the answer. Is anyone copying it?
Sir, I am copying.
Yeah, please do it. But did you understand the logic?
Yes, sir.
See, though it is deleted, no, sometimes certain questions will come from deleted portion also. If it comes, it's not, you will get marks, that's a different story, but it's better, have a knowledge of it, you have some knowledge about it. Just to understand whether you know or not, a linear equation in 2 variables, what does it represent on a graph sheet?
About parallel lines.
See, if I give Simple, Ra. You know this already. Just think you will get the answer. 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. Okay. I'm saying represent this on a graph sheet. See, there's not a rocket science.
We need to
where-
find x and y, sir. The coordinates
That's it.
and
How
then
you find
mark.
it? It's simple.
You're
Just draw.
substituting any value and x or y.
That's it. So what you best way is first is substitute x is equal to 0. Y will come out to be 5 by 3. So what is the coordinate? 0, 5 by 3. So where is going to be the point? On the y axis.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I put x is equal to 0. What will I get y? Oh, sorry. If I put y is equal to 0, what will I get x as?
5 by 2.
5 by 2. So it is going to be 5 by 2, 0. If you join them, you are going to get the straight line. That's it. This is how you represent something graphically. Right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Shall I proceed to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Graphically, the pair of linear equations represent. Now tell me one thing, if there are two equations, right? A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0 and A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0, right? When will they become intersecting lines?
When A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2.
When A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2, they become
Intersecting.
intersecting lines. If A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, what will they become?
Will
Coincident.
become coincident lines.
My question is incomplete.
Yeah, it should be equal to C1 by
Equal to
C2.
C1 by C2.
If it is, then it's coincident, but
If
If
it
it
is
is
not,
not
it's parallel.
it's
It will be
parallel.
parallel lines.
Parallel.
Parallel, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2.
Coincident.
Then coincident means they exactly overlap on each other. Okay. Now the question is, see, if I want to twist and ask the question, right? I'll ask it like this. I'll give you two equations and ask you whether the linear equations in two variable has one solution, zero solution,
Infinite solution.
infinite solution. So when I say one solution, what do I mean?
Parallel.
Intersecting.
Sorry, no, intersecting at one point.
Intersection.
Intersecting, right? When I say zero solution,
Coincident.
right?
Parallel.
Parallel lines.
Parallel lines, they will never intersect. Infinite, no, they both overlap on each other. Other pair na coincident. So coincident on this is going to be the answer. Right? Are you able to understand? They can ask in this language also. So having this in mind, can you tell me what do these pair of linear equations represent?
Parallel.
They are parallel lines.
2 minus 3
3
by
by
minus
1.
10 by 9. Okay. So 3, 3. Yes. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2,
B1 by
not equal to C1. Yeah, parallel. Simple. Do this one. Five years hence means
Later.
6 plus 5.
so how many people are there? So how to frame the equations? Look at the number of subjects. How many subjects are there in this problem? Man and
Sun.
his son. So
Where
5
x plus 5 is equal to 3 of y plus 5.
See, I know that you people know to frame it. I just wanted to explain for my satisfaction. Listen to this, okay? So I wanted to explain the grammar of mathematics. Okay. 5 years hence. Right. So 5 years hence means to this x you're adding 5. The age of man shall means equal to 3 times 3 times means bracket. The age of his son means y. Y, what should I write? Should I write a plus 5 or not?
+5.
You should,
That
sir.
depends on what did I consider that x and y to be. X and y are what? They are the present ages. Right. Change the color. Yeah. X plus 5 is equal to 3 into y plus 5. Am I right? So let this be 1. 5 years earlier means x minus 5 is equal to
7
7
times
times
y minus 5.
minus 5. So this is 2. So how much time you need to solve this? Can you do it fast and tell me?
Sir, x minus
Sir,
3y is
40.
equal to
What the answer?
Yes, the answer is like the man's age is 40 years.
40 years. Huh? So x minus 3y is 10 and x minus 7y is equal to minus 30. Am I right? So subtract both. Cancel. 6y is equal to 40. I mean,
Sir,
sorry.
Y is equal
4y.
4y is equal to 40. Y is equal
So
to
y
10.
is 10 means how much? X will be, I'll substitute in any one of them.
X will be 40.
40, correct. So 40 years. Simple. Fast. If you look at the coefficients, no, they are swapped.
Sir, we need to add them both and then subtract them both.
Yes. So 29x plus 37y is 103. 37x plus 29y is equal to 95. When you add them, what will you get?
66x plus
Hmm.
66y is equal to 1. No,
8,
198.
198. So x plus y is 3, 1. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, 29x plus 37y is 103. 37x plus 29y is equal to 95. Subtract both. So 29 minus 37 is minus 8.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Minus 8x.
Minus 8 minus 8x is equal to
Minus
8.
8x minus 8y, sir.
8y, sorry. Yeah, minus 8x plus 8y is equal to how
minus
much?
6 plus 8y is equal to 1.
103 minus 95. How much is it? 8 only, no? So x minus y was the minus 8. I push the
Sir,
minus sign.
minus
Adand, I push the
Yes,
minus
sir.
sign.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
X minus y is equal to minus 8. Because I wanted to add both the equations. So I'll get 2x is equal to minus 5.
Minus 5.
Minus
X is
5.
equal to minus 5 by 2.
But there is no option. Wait, did we miss anything? How can option not be there? X is minus 5 by 2. Y will be how much? 3 plus 5 by 2. That is going to be 11 by 2. Check that whether it is
So x minus y is minus 8. You've given minus 8x plus 8y is 8.
No, minus 1.
It's minus 1.
That is a mistake. Whatever, one thing you can. And moreover, the values are actually not satisfying the equations that they gave. So minus 1. So 2x is equal to 2. So x is 1. X is 1, only one option I'm able to see D. So x is 1 means y is equal to 2. Yes, that is the option. So x is 1 and y is 2. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the value of a so that the point 3 comma a lies on the line represented 2x minus 3y is equal to 5. Simple. It's like substitute it and find. So how will you do? 6 minus 3a is equal to 5. So 3a will be equal to 1. A will be 1 by 3. Right?
Yes, sir.
if the system of equations is inconsistent, what do you mean by inconsistent?
No. Yes.
Inconsistent.
No
means-
solution.
So what do you mean by no solution?
Parallel lines.
Why is it not inconsistent? I mean, why is it not coincident lines?
So it's because A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, but not equal to C1.
Illada, my question, listen to it. When I asked you what is inconsistent, you told me no solution, correct? You're saying they are parallel lines. Coincident lines kuda illa. There is only one condition where you have one solution.
Because it has no solution, it is inconsistent.
Then I'm saying I can contradict it to be saying that it can be coincident lines also, no? Guys, are you able to understand my question? I'll keep asking like this. You should give me a correct answer. You should be confident in telling. Did you understand my question? So there is only one case where you have one solution when the lines are meeting. Second one is no solution. Third one is infinite solutions. Right? When they say that the equations are inconsistent, why are you taking only this condition into consideration? Why are we ignoring this? Are you guys there?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
You're thinking?
But is it because for inconsistent we don't get any solutions, but for like infinite solutions we're getting multiple solutions? So is that why?
Perfect. That is the right answer. So when you say infinite solution, you still have a solution. Right? So
Yes, sir.
these two conditions are said to be consistent. So the meaning of consistent in mathematical language is when they have a solution. So it can be one or multiple. When there is no solution, then it is called inconsistent. And with respect to linear equations in two variables, when will it be inconsistent? When the lines are parallel.
Parallel.
Okay, now you got the point.
Yes, sir.
So lines are parallel means 3 by 2k minus 1 is equal to 1 by k minus 1. Am I
Sir,
right?
I got the value of k.
How
Sir,
much
2,
is it?
sir.
So
K
two,
is
sir.
equal to 2.
It's calculated already. So
Yes,
k
sir.
is equal. Yes. It's simple, no? Fast. 4x plus 3y is 2100. Sorry, 4x plus 3y is 2100. 5x plus 2y is 1750. The cost of chair is. So what can you do here? Multiply with 5, multiply with 4. So 20x plus 15y is equal to, how much are we getting? 10,500. And 20x plus 8y should be equal to 1,050 into 2 is how much? 3,500 into 2, 7,000. So subtract. Cancel. 7y is equal to 3,500. Y will be 500. So cost of each table is 500. I take it back and put it in the equation. So 5x plus 1,500 is equal to
Sir, x is equal to 150, sir.
600 by 4, it is 150. So what did they ask? Cost of chair.
Cost of share.
150. I didn't see it actually. Cost of chair means I would have directly calculated it. I would have multiplied the above and below with 2 and 3.
That's what I did, sir.
Yeah, okay. The value of C for which the pair of linear equations will have infinitely many solutions. C by 6 should be equal to minus 1 by minus 2 should be equal to 2 by 3.
Sir, C is equal to 3, sir.
That's it. One minute wait. The value of C for this
Infinitely many solutions, and it should also be equal to C1 by C2, right, sir?
Yes, here it is no value. Why? Because if I take these two into consideration, I'm getting 3. If I take these two into consideration, I'm getting C is equal to 4.
4, yes, sir.
Okay, so it has no value. We need to be careful, okay? You should do till the end and see. So I hope you understood, no?
Sir, but then if they give no option and just the question, are you supposed to write no value?
They'll not do it generally. If you get it, then there is a mistake in the question because C cannot take 2 values in this. Then there is a
Yes, sir.
mistake. For example, I'm able to see that if you put C is equal to 3, right, they become parallel lines. And if you put C is equal to 4, they become intersecting lines. If you want, you can try and see. When I put C is equal to 3, right? See, if at all you get stuck, right? Most important thing is you need to have a clarity of what we written. So if I put C is equal to 3 down, I'll get 3x minus y is equal to 2. And 6x minus 2y is equal to 3. What are these two lines? If you observe, they are not coincident lines, they are parallel lines.
No solution.
There is no solution. Are you able to understand why no solution? Because C1 by C2 is not equal to A1 by A2, which is equal to B1 by B2. Whereas, if I put 4x minus y is equal to 2 and 6x minus 2y is equal to 3, you solve this and see you will get one solution. They are incident lines, not coincident lines. They are incident at a point. Are you able to understand what is the difference between incident and coincident?
Yes, sir.
Incident
Incident
is
in the sense
point.
they touch in one point.
They touch at
and
one point. Coincident means
they
they touch
overlap.
2 points. Because they both represent the same lines. Prida.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that is why no value. So next time check it. Find the value, and in the bracket, if they give S like this, no, it means the value of P can either have one value or multiple values. Find the value or values of P in the linear equations 3x minus y minus 5 and 6x minus 2y minus P is equal to 0 if the lines represent to be parallel. Even without solving, you can tell.
Sir,
what will you say?
It shouldn't be 10, sir.
it should be
P
10,
should be
sir.
10.
P
So-
should not be equal to
10, sir.
means it can take any value between minus infinity to infinity except, okay, sorry. Forget about this. So it can take any real value except, this is how you present it, okay? Except 10. Next. Solve for x and y.
There in this will take x plus 1 is equal to some variable and b
No need. If you take x plus 1 as some variable, second equation bar x minus 1 prakriya.
Then we'll cross multiply.
Well, take LCM and then simplify the equation and then solve it. Cross multiply panita. So 3x plus 3 plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 48. You
took LCM and you
LCM, just LCM. And LCM came out to be 6. I took the 6 to the other side, it became 48. But when you're writing an exam, don't skip the steps. I'm doing it only for the sake of time. Okay. So 3x plus 2y is equal to 47. Similarly, 2x minus 2 plus 3y plus 3 is equal to 9 into 6 is 54. 2x plus 3y is equal to
53.
59, no?
53, sir.
53, sorry. Now what can you do?
elimination.
Multiply by 3 and 2. Or 2 and
Multiply with 2, multiply with 3. So solve it, you will get the answer. Okay. 1 minute time, do it fast. Let's see if all the answers are matched. Anybody with the answer?
Sir, y is equal to 13.
Y is 13, sir.
Y is 13, huh?
X is equal to 7.
7.
X is 7. Okay, I'm not checking this. Okay. So most of you are getting it, it's fine. To the equation x by 2 plus y plus 2 by 5 is equal to 0 and 4x plus 8y plus 5 by 16 is equal to 0, represent pair of coincident lines. Justify your answer. Do they? A1 by 8, half divided by 4, B1 by B2, 1 by 8, and C1 by C2, 2 by 5 by 16. You're getting 1 by 8, 1 by 8, but 32 divided by 25.
No, sir. They have no solution.
Yes,
They are parallel lines.
they're parallel lines. Okay, now I want to extend the question. Okay, let me see how many of you are observant. I want you to do a change in them so that I want you to change one of the constants so that they become coincident lines. Change the question.
Sir,
It is-
instead of 2 by 5, we can have 8, and instead of 5 by 16, we can have 16.
I want you to do something with the number, the fractions only. Let me see. I want to
Change the fraction.
One constant or both?
So if I reverse one, it will get satisfied. See, for example, had the question been 5 by 2 instead of 2 by 5
Yes, sir.
and 5 by 16 only. Is it possible?
1 by. Yes, sir.
Not 1 by 8, 8.
Yes, sir.
புரியுதா? So what should I do? This I will leave it as 2 by 5. Right side, what I can do? I can write it as
16 by 5.
This and this will get cancelled. You get 1 by 8. Guys, are you able to understand? We need to
Yes,
think
sir.
like this also.
Sir, can you repeat it?
Which point do you want me to repeat?
The whole
The first-
thing, I just joined, so I missed it.
Okay, the first part is clearer. They are not coincident lines, are they
Yes,
clearer?
sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
I took a question saying that change the constants, okay, play around the fractions in such a way they become coincident lines. So I'm getting 1 by 8, 1 by 8. Here I'm not getting 1 by 8, I'm getting 32 by 25. So what I'm doing is, first constant I'm leaving it as 2 by 5. And second constant, I'm changing simply, okay? I'm instead of 5 by 16, had they given it as 16 by 5, okay, 5 and 5 would have got cancelled and you would have got 1 by 8. Then they would have become coincident lines. That is what I did. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Faster. So how will you take the variables? If this question comes, how will you take the variables?
Take the variable of 2 children as a
Father's
whole,
age is
sir.
Father's age as X.
X and 2 children's ages. Y.
Children's ages Y.
Sum of
their
the
age-
sum of their ages.
of their ages as Y. So father's age is 3 times Y. After 5, this is the same problem as what we did there. Oh, that was 2.5 times, I think. After 5 years, his age is 2 times.
Y is equal to 5, sir.
Sorry, 2 times Y plus 5. Did you solve it?
Sir, I am getting
So
Y is
3y
equal to 5,
plus
sir.
5 is equal to 2y plus 5. 2y plus 10. Y is equal to 5, correct?
5. Yes, sir.
Y is 5 means X is 15. There.
Yes, sir. X is 15. What?
What happened?
How can a father's age be 15, sir?
That is what I was about to ask. Okay, leave. It's a problem, that's it. Is there any mistake in the question? This is sum of the ages is 5. X is father's age is 3 times the sum of the ages of his 2 children. Okay, x is equal to 3y. After 5 years, x plus 5 is equal to twice the sum. Twice the sum of the ages of 2 children. So the sum,
Shouldn't it be 3y plus 5?
it should be y plus 10. There is a mistake. Y plus 10. Because see, there is a mistake. Actually, y இருக்குல்ல, if I say A is the age of one child and B is the age of another child, A plus B is Y. After 5 years, this guy will also grow by 5 years, plus this guy will also grow by 5 years. So what should I write? A plus B plus 10 is what we need to write. That's what I was thinking. So here you should write a 10. Because see, logically think, no, y is equal to 5 means we are calculating when before they were born. After 5 years in Rangada. So before 5 years means 5 minus 5 is 0. They were not even born. Correct? Guys, are you able to understand?
No,
There is
sir.
a mistake in it. So now solve it, no? 3y plus 5 is equal to 2y plus 20. So y will be 15. This makes sense. So y is 50, x is 45. Okay?
Sir, can you explain it again?
You didn't understand? Silada,
Yes, sir.
which point was confusing? Shall I explain from the beginning?
No, sir. From the part
I'll
where you.
explain. Father's age extra, nothing to be disturbed. This problem, the trickiest part is sum of the ages. So let first son's age be, okay, first child's age be A, second child's age be B. So A plus B is what is Y, correct? After
Yes, sir.
5 years, what would be the scenario? Father will be X plus 5, but what about the children?
A plus 5 and B plus 5.
A plus 5 and B plus 5. So after 5 years means what will be the sum of their ages? A plus B plus 10.
Yes, sir.
So first case another x is equal to 3y. Second case x plus 5 is equal to 2 into y plus 10. We wrote 5 here. That was a mistake.
Yes, sir.
Got it? Then I think you can solve it, no? Yeah. So what do you mean by cyclic quadrilateral? Some of the opposite angles will be
180.
180 degree.
180. So A plus C should be 180. B plus D should be 180. Frame the equations, solve for x and y. 2 minutes time. Let me set a timer. Then you do it. Two minutes.
Sir, x is equal to 33, y is equal to 50.
Yeah, but read the question carefully. If you report that answer as x is equal to 50 and y is equal to 33, you will not get marks.
Sir, angle
So
A
y is equal to 50 and
right?
x is equal to 33. sir.
Whatever it is, I'm not saying, I'm not talking about this thing. What are you supposed to report?
Oh, we need to find the angle, sir.
Angles, find that.
Sir, angle A is equal to 65 degree, angle B is 55 degree, angle C is 115
How much
degree,
55, 55 CS,
115 degree,
correct, okay.
and
B is
angle D is 125.
125, 125, one,
Oh, yes, sir, 125.
125 plus 55, 180, 65 plus 115, 180.
115, 180.
We finished before 2 minutes. Is anyone copying it or shall I proceed?
Yes, sir, just.
Okay. So,
Sir, I'm copying it, sir.
oh, sorry. Yeah, please copy. I think we did enough problems based on linear equations. Now we'll go to quadratic. Okay. See, these are all the questions from your assignment. See, 56 and all those things are there, no? These are all the questions from your assignment. So solve it so that we help you a lot.
Yes, sir, done.
Done?
Yes, sir.
So shall I proceed to quadratic? Yeah. So quadratic equation, this we have discussed, no? So what is the general form of a quadratic equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers. And what is not supposed to be equal to 0 for it to be called as quadratic? A should never be equal to c,
Mhm.
right? So what is the main objective in this chapter?
Splitting the middle term and quadratic.
Basically finding the factors. So using factorization method and find what? Values of x. Am I right? Why did I use the word values? Because from the basics of polynomials, I understood that
Degree determines the number of zeros.
There are two
solutions. Degree determines the number of
the degree determines the number of solutions, right? So our job is to find the values of x, right? So you already know how to factorize and everything, right? Completing the square is deleted, so don't worry about it. And yeah, what is the formula for quadratic equation?
Minus b plus or
minus b plus or minus root
So x is equal to minus b plus or minus
b plus or
root
minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2.
2a, right? What is this b square minus 4ac called as?
Discriminant.
Discriminant or determinant?
Discriminant.
discriminant.
Sure. They'll ask like this, right? You should be confident, okay? It's called discriminant only. So what should be the condition? Discriminant is represented by the symbol capital D. If capital D is greater than 0, then what
They
will
are
happen?
real roots.
Only real roots are.
Yes, sir.
Real roots and
distinct
their
roots.
Distinct roots.
things.
Yes, sir.
If D is equal to 0,
Equal
They
to
have
Real
real
and
roots.
equal
Real
roots.
roots.
but they will be equal.
Equal.
Means the quadratic equation will be a perfect square. That is the meaning. If D is less than 0, there will be
No real roots.
No real roots.
so no real roots. They are called imaginary roots. Okay? And imaginary roots will be distinct only. So what are those imaginary roots? You'll learn it next year. Okay. Next. The sum of the roots of the quadratic equation. So I told you yesterday, no, in quadratic equation, they'll use the language of roots.
Sir,
and in
minus 6, sir.
they'll use zeros.
So 6,
Minus
sir.
6.
6 is the answer, sir. 6.
This is the answer. You
6,
have
sir.
it. Six is the answer. Next, if the sum of a number and its reciprocal is 2.5, then the numbers are. So x plus 1 by x is equal to 5 by 2. Then what is the number? X square plus 1 by x is equal to 5 by 2. So 2x square plus 2 is equal to 5x. So 2x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Two x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. So what should I write? First term and last term should be multiplied 4. So what are the factors? 1 and 4 with minus 6.
Minus
So 2x square minus 4x minus.
4x.
So 2x into x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. So x will be half or
Option B.
shall I proceed? Anyone
Yes, sir.
copying it? The common root of 2x square plus x minus 6 and x square minus 3x minus 10 is means factorize them and find the common root. Minus 12. How will you split it as?
Minus
4x
4 plus 3. No, plus
Minus
4
2,
minus,
sir. Not
Minus 2.
So,
And
plus 4 minus.
so minus 2, yes, sir. No.
Nila, which one are you? You're telling the answer. Huh?
No, sir. No, sir. I got confused.
Okay. Did you understand that the factors are 4 and minus 3? So 2x
Yes, sir.
square plus 4x minus 3x minus 6 is equal to 0. So 2x into x plus 2 minus 3 into x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3 by 2 or minus 2. So what about the second one? Minus 10, what can I write the factors as? Minus 5 and 2. So x square minus 5x plus 2x minus 10 is equal to 0. See, if I'm past somewhere, right, you're not able to understand, please don't hesitate to stop me. I'm doing it like this because I'm assuming that you know this. Okay. So
Plus
x
2 is
into
common.
x or 2 or
5. X is
5.
equal to 0.
So what is the common root?
Sir, x is equal.
1 minute, 1 minute.
X is
Sir,
equal
x is equal to minus 2,
minus
sir.
2, sir.
Minus 2.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Minus 2 is the common root, sir.
Yeah, x is equal to minus 2. Minus 2. Correct. 4x square minus 2x minus 3. Find the discriminant. B square minus 4ac. So 4 minus 4 into minus 3. I'm able to see that this value is positive because minus of minus plus 4 plus whatever it is going to be greater than 0. So it has real and distinct roots. So 16 into 3 is
60.
so
Total answer is 60.
do it, no? So how will you start solving this?
So first we have to frame the quadratic equation.
I mean, how will you start looking at the first statement? Rohan's mother is
We
Isman's
have to take the
equal.
present ages.
X plus 26.
So what will you take? X plus 26.
This one.
Rohan's mother is 26 years older than.
Y plus 26.
Okay. The product of their ages after 3 years means what will happen? X plus 3 into Y plus 3 will be 360. So what can you do? Can I write Y is equal to X minus 26? Can I substitute it here? So that I'm still going to get a quadratic equation. So X plus 3 into X minus 23 is equal to 360. So what will you get? X square minus 23x plus 3x minus 69 is equal to 360. So x square minus 20x minus 429 now could be equal to 0. So what are the factors of 429?
Sir, can you use quadratic formula?
But you want to deal with that 429 and find the square roots? Is that what you want to do? ஏன்னா 4 AC பண்ணும்போது 4 into 429 will go. But still you want to try and see, give it a try and see. So what are the factors?
So is Rohan's age equal to 7? I mean like 7 years.
I think 7 is the answer. So what are the factors you got?
So actually I got a different quadratic equation. I got x squared plus 32x minus 273. And yeah, then I split the middle
You
term.
do it like this. Did you do like Rohan's age be x, right? And mother's age be x plus 26, right? So then you
Yes,
would have x plus
x
3
plus 3,
into
29 plus
is
x.
equal to 360. You would have done like this, but this should also work. So x is equal to 26 plus y. Okay. X
Yes.
plus 3 into y plus 3 is equal to 360. Is there any mistake? So x plus 3 into, this should also work actually. X minus 23. But there is a variation, I don't know why. This should not happen. Okay. We'll proceed with the textbook method itself. Okay. So let Rohan's age be x and mother's age will be x plus 26, right? Product of their ages after 3 years. So x plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to 360. So how much are you getting? X square plus 32x plus 29 threes is?
No, sir, 32x minus 273.
No, I'm saying I have to first multiply and then bring the 360.
Oh, okay, okay.
So 29 threes is
87.
87 plus 87 is equal to 360. So x square plus 32x
Minus
minus you're getting
273.
273. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the factors of 273?
7, 3, and 13.
7.
I took the numbers 39 into 7, into minus 7.
How did you get them? 273. Let's say you get stuck, you're not able to find the factors, then what you can do is go with the prime factorization method. Okay. So what does the prime factorization tell us? 3 means it is going to be
91.
1. It is going to be 13, right? 13 sevens. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So what you can do is just try out different permutations combination. 3 into 13 is 39. So 39 into 7 is also 273. 39 and 7, will they be able to generate 32?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So x square plus 39x minus 7x minus 273 is equal to 0. So x into x plus 39 minus 7 into x plus 39 is equal to 0. X is 7 or minus 39. Eliminated 7 is the right answer. I'll check why that method failed. It should not fail. Not sure if it's Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
So if the quadratic equation has no real roots, discriminant should be less than 0. So k square minus 4 should be less than 0. So k square should be, see how many of you, have you solved this kind of a problem before?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Okay. See, I'll just explain it. This is only for a safe side, okay? This is only for a safe side. Listen to this. K square minus 4, can I write it as k minus 2 into k plus 2 is less than 0?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So listen to this. The meaning of this is, if I equate k minus 2 to 0, what will be the value of k?
2.
2. If I equate k plus 2 to 0, what will be the value of k?
Minus 2.
Minus.
Minus 2. Means I need to check what is happening to the value of k on left of minus 2, between minus 2 to 2 and 2 to infinity. You're able to understand what I'm saying? So I found 2 checkpoints. I need to find what will happen when something less than this happens or something greater than this happens. So if I substitute a number less than minus 2, tell me a number which is less than minus 2.
Minus 4.
I can take minus 3. So if I substitute minus here, what am I getting? Minus 3 if I substitute, I'm getting minus 5 into
Minus 1.
1. So minus into minus, what is it going to give me?
Plus 5.
Plus 5, no? So I should not substitute any value on left of minus 2. Similarly, if I substitute a value greater than 2, what will happen? For example, 3. Then what will
1,
happen?
1 and
1
5.
5. This is also greater than 0, but what is the inequality telling me? Product of both should be less than 0. So I should not substitute any value greater than 2 also. So where should I substitute?
Between minus 2 and 2.
That is the answer. Okay, see, 99.9% this kind of a problem will not come. If at all it comes, just teaching for the safer side. That's it. Okay, I hope it is clear, right? You understood the logic. How did I
Yes,
get
sir.
that minus 2 and 2? Those factors are there, no, equated to 0, you'll get the value of k. Okay, those are called as the checkpoints. Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Value of k that the equation has real roots. B square minus 4ac should be greater than or equal to 0. Can I write like this? Can I write it like this? Because if you read the question
Yes,
carefully,
sir.
what did they say? It has
Real
real
roots.
roots. They didn't speak anything about distinct or equal. So greater than 0 satisfies distinct. Equal to 0 satisfies equal. So how do you read it? Read as greater than or equal to. This is how you read it. Okay. So 36 plus 4k is greater than or equal to 0. So 4k is greater than or equal to minus 36. So k is greater than or equal to minus 9.
That's the option.
36 plus 4k, isn't it 8k, sir?
8k, sorry. 8k, then k should be greater than or equal to minus 9 by 2. It should be greater than or equal to minus 9.
sir.
So answer is A. See, actually, this is by. Okay. But you understood, no?
Yes, sir.
See, these are all
Yes, sir.
very rare, but if it comes, you should be able to handle it.
Can you repeat how the 36 minus 4k?
B square minus 4ac.
Just the first. Okay, thank you.
Understood? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Please copy it. Can I proceed? Yeah. Which of the following equations has distinct real roots? Find the discriminant for everything. So first one, b square minus 4ac greater than 0. This one has. This one, b square minus 4ac less than 0. No, none of these either. X square plus x plus 5. So b square minus 4 into 5.
Yes, the answer, sir.
So A is the answer. This is a good one. If one root of this be the reciprocal of the other root, then the value of k is. If one root is alpha, the other root will be 1 by alpha. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So, what is alpha plus 1 by alpha equal to?
Minus
13.
b by
And
13 by 5.
alpha into 1 by alpha is
Sir, minus 13 by 5, sir.
13 by 5.
Yes, sir.
Minus 13 by 5.
Minus.
Actually, that is not needed at all for us. Alpha plus 1 by alpha is minus 13 by 5. Alpha into 1 by alpha is k by 5.
K is equal to 1.
No. K is 5.
Is equal to 5.
K by 5 la. C by 8. So it is 5. Understood? Is this a quadratic equation?
Yes.
Without a doubt. It is a quadratic equation. Find the roots of the quadratic equation by factorization. Can you guys do it in mind and tell me? Don't use your notes. Look at it, concentrate, and tell me what is the answer.
Sir, 5 and 2.
Correct. Roots are 5 and 2. Correct. So how will you write? X square minus 5x minus 10 is equal to, sorry, minus 5x plus 2x minus 10. So x into x minus 5 plus 2 into x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2 or
X is equal to 5 or minus 2.
that's right. Okay. So next time onwards, no, concentrate and try to find it and mind itself. Do this, no, it's a good question. A pole has to be erected at a point on a boundary of a circular track of diameter 13 meters in such a way that the difference of its distances from diametrically opposite fixed gates A and B on the boundary is 7 meters. Is it possible to do so? Let me see how many of you are able to do.
Sir, I think there's a textbook, sir.
Yeah, do it.
Yes, sir. Textbooks.
Yeah. So pole is to be erected at a point on the boundary of a circular park of diameter. How many meters? 13 meters, in such a way that the difference of its distances from two diametrically opposite gates that are fixed, A and B. If I take a point P here, okay, then PA, or I'll write PB minus PA is equal to how much? 7 meter. And the diameter is given to be 13 meter. Now the question is this kind of a scenario possible? So what is the concept you need to know before you even proceed with this?
Ninety degrees, sir. So Pythagoras theorem.
Yes. So this angle is 90. And remember, this distance is 13. Okay. What will you do? So if I take this distance to be x, then how much is this distance? X plus 7 up.
Yes.
So what will you do?
Sir, I got the equation as
Got it? So
I got
x
the
square,
equation.
x plus 7 the whole square is equal to 169. So you would have got 2x square plus 14x minus
Minus 120.
49, 120 should be equal to 0. Did you get this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're not able to find the factors?
No, I'm working on it.
No, I'm not able to. Are you struggling to find the factors?
No, I'm doing it.
You're doing it. So if at all you get stuck like that, no, go with the prime factorization. Name is telling you prime factorization. Find the factors.
Sir, I got the factors as 5 and minus 12. So,
But 5 and minus 12, are they adding up to 14?
no, sir. It's where I'm confused if it's right or wrong.
Ten and 24. See what I did here. Do you understand the prime factorization that I did? See, 3 2s I'm multiplying 8, 6 into 5, 30. I'm just doing combinations only. Okay, I'll teach you another way also. Listen to this carefully. If at all you get stuck finding the factors, right? So I did 8 into 30, but 8 and 30 is not summing up to 144. Either I add or subtract. Then what I did is I took this 5 into 2 and 6 into 4. 10 into 24. It's working. Okay. An alternate way is starting like this. See, whenever you have an even number, go like this. 240 is there. No, listen. 1, 240. Double the values on the left hand side. I'll wait. I'll write it again and show. Listen. Did you understand the prime factorization one? So 240 is there. No, 1, 240. Left hand side, double the value. 2, 120. Double the value. 4,
60. No.
60. Double the value. 8,
30.
30. Double the value, 16,
15.
15. So this is giving me a hint that I need to get the values before that. 16 and 15 are very close to each other, see. So I need to do something over here. So what I can do here is 3 and 10. So 8 into 3, 24 into 10. So that will give you the answer. If nothing strikes, go with formula, quadratic equation formula. So 24x minus 10x minus 120 is equal to 0. So 2x into x plus 12 minus 10 into x plus 12 is equal to 0. So you will get x is equal to 5 or minus 12.
Minus 12.
Minus 12 is rejected. So when x is 5, x plus 7 will be 12. And we know the fact that 5, 12 and 13 are Pythagorean triplets. And this kind of a scenario is possible. Did you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Right, you can. It's a good problem. Okay. So we'll do one last problem and close the session. Did you all copy it?
Yes, sir.
So find the value of k for which the given value is the solution of the given equation. So just substitute 2 by 3, now you'll get the answer. 7 into 4 by 9 plus 2k by 3 minus 3 should be equal to 0. So 28 by 9 minus 3 plus 2k by 3 should be equal to 0. So 1 by 9 will be equal to minus 2k by 3. So k should be equal to minus 1 by 6. K should be minus 1 by 6. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So, like, see, formally we are done with these chapters, but yeah, the next 2 days, I would suggest you to sit and work on the assignments that have been uploaded. We have time till, right, we are meeting only next Thursday. So before that, ensure all your doubts are getting cleared with respect to these 4 chapters. So any question asked from these 4 chapters, you should get a center. Clear? Any question? Right? So
Yes,
that's
sir.
it from my side for today. Any other questions? Any other doubts that you have?
No, sir.
Clear? Okay. Then shall we wind up?
Yes, sir.
So, I'll
Thank
see
you.
you. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.